Guys, this is gonna be just talking about it, and you know what? Please stay up. Please stay up. And you know what? Really, I really wish I knew when it stopped. My camera never tells me when it stops. It's like I'm not mind reader. Camera. I'm not mind reader. I'm not mind reader. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about the recent episode of Marvel Runaways, which I literally just watched. I literally was just downstairs to watch downstairs watching it. I got a cold because it's like winter and it's like cold, which is, you know, I'm off college now, so it ain't too bad. So I don't have to I can just cough at home. So yeah, and I'm gonna talk about basically the episode that just happened. Okay, basically it all what we found out in this episode is that basically Molly basically made a mistake last episode, basically, because she just revealed too much. And I think it's an easy mistake to make, and I always think that when you watch something you sort of think, oh my god, I wouldn't do that, but I feel like it's much easier to make mistakes in real life, because I would know, since I make mistakes probably every day. Probably not every day, but I don't know, who knows. But you know, and I think some of them were quite angry with her for it, which, you know, it's understandable. And I think it's because she's the youngest one. She's 12. She looks older than 12, I'm gonna be honest. She does have a 12-year-old fashion sense, but I think she looks older than 12. I think she looks 13 or 14. I'm just like, yeah, 13 or 14, it's still, she doesn't look 12. But, and none of them look 15, that's the thing with shows, they always look older than they actually are. So, you're I didn't look like that when I was 15. And it wasn't that long ago, it was like 3 years ago, but I don't know that one like that when I was 15, so I don't look old. So yeah. And basically they were angry with her, and then she walked away and she enrolled in some sort of dance thing. So I mean, then she just got they just gave her a crap job, and they were quite mean, come on, you don't need to be mean like that, tut mean girls. And then basically Carolina covered her. But I feel like at the end of the episode, basically, they were all friends and they all really had gotten over anything. The squabbles, or at least they seemed to have. I mean, because there was a squabble at the start, because basically Gerta came in and said some, just comments, you know, just comments. And, you know, some of the comments I didn't get, because she said a comment to Carolina about something I don't even know what is it. I mean, making things up in the improvising show. And I was like, I don't get that. Can anyone tell me what that joke means? Because I don't know. I think no one got it as well, because it's improvising, what do you mean by that? But then basically Alex was honestly, with the amount of stuff that's going on, I literally think that we should just let things go. And I agree, because we've got a load of bad shit going on, and there's no point getting over petty things, basically. But for that, I do like the drama and watching it, so don't stop doing that's not for me to say don't do that in the show. That's not basically me saying stop doing that. Then we had basically this is a big spoiler basically, that basically Victor is dead. Well, at least seems has been shot. He kind of deserved it. He did, because he was gonna kill Chase for literally no reason. For no reason. Come on, he was in your room. That's no reason to kill someone. And because I think they put that Jonas thing into him, DNA, whatever, and it made him really happy at the start, and then made him unhappy. We found that from the other guy, basically, who actually had it, was really happy, basically hyper, and then basically was just depressed. So I mean, that is honestly, that's not a good thing to take unless you actually need to, because no one wants to feel depressed or anything. So I mean, but I mean, I feel like it's probably helpful if you actually obviously ill, and you know what I mean, you want to keep alive anyway, you know what I mean, possible. But it's not something just to take, you know, it's just a general for no reason. Anyway, and then basically what happened with the because basically Jeanette had got to get back together with Victor. And I was thinking to myself, don't, you should go with the other guy. The other guy was, I forgot his name, Nico's dad, was nicer, and he actually treated you right. So I think it's just she loves Victor, but I think she should have definitely gone with the other guy, because the other guy, you could tell he loved her, and I know what you're thinking, what about Nico and the other guy, but to be fair, like, I don't know, I just really like I just think that how much love he had for for Janet, I think she should have said yes and not gone back with Victor, and it kind of annoyed me when she did that. Well, I was just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go with the nice guy, you know, because why wouldn't you? So I think it's because she loved Victor, so you know. But then basically she ended up shooting Victor. So I mean I bet she regrets that. I think to myself, there's gonna be something. He's gonna do something, and you're gonna regret it, and something much bigger, and something like massive basically happened that was massive than my expectations for it. And what else was there to say? I don't know what else happened. Oh yeah, the thing that basically the code that they were trying to do to like encrypt it and get them all like parents arrested. They actually like the kids actually acknowledged that what will happen to them. And then they made the joke about Frank being the dad. I'm like, he could be the dad. Like, that's not a bad thing to happen. I mean, I'm just saying if all the parents did go to prison, at least Frank would be there and he could look after them. So you never know. I'm just saying, like, season 2, that's what happens. But apparently they run away, so they may never come back. They might just like go off, but then it's got to be hard on the road, like, you know. But you never know, really. I don't know, because I haven't read the comic book, so I don't know. And then basically, still with the Alex secret, what's Alex hiding? I mean, he's not telling Nicole, and Nicole's his girlfriend, so, you know what I mean? So, what are you hiding? And you can tell Alex likes Nicole. So, Nico, yeah. Nicole. Just, I don't know, I feel like I'm saying it weird, but, yeah, so, come on, Alex. I said in my last video that he might be a traitor, but that's what I heard from people. So, is he a traitor? Are you a traitor, Alex? Are you? I mean, you seem nice, but, I mean, you're hiding from some Nico, so I want to find out what is he hiding. Anyway, I'm going to leave you and leave you, because, yes, it's only 7 minutes. I've got a minute now. A minute. I ended it without going too far. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I mean, post below whatever, like, you want. I mean, can do that anyway. About the show and stuff, and what you think is going to happen in the next episode, because I watched the promo and I'm looking forward to it, and I don't want to wait a week, but you have to. But to be fair, I will have Christmas distractions because it's nearly Christmas time. So yeah, I'm going to leave the intro with a very Christmassy intro. Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you have a good Christmas. And yeah, and yes, so thank you for watching. Peace out.